Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play more of our Purple Phoenix campaign for Europa Universalis IV. So, great thing about phoenixes is that they die and they come back to life. And so I've been thinking about this a bit. And I made a few mistakes right so far. I was really geeked about all the trade stuff, and I got really focused on trade and pirates and stuff, and I didn't do any of the typical Byzantine strategies. So now we're left with one boat with no navy. Sorry, one boat with no army, and we did gain some land over here for some reason, but I feel like this start is probably a bit screwed at this point. So, from the ashes we will rise again. We're just gonna start over. Purple Phoenix. I never said it was one attempt, right? It's the Phoenix. It's gonna die and come back again. So we're gonna keep doing that. We'll find a way. So generally, the prevailing strategies are. I mean, what we did learn, though, we learned that you cannot do Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth it didn't do anything. Scorched Earth got, like, nerfed like crazy. It stinks now. It's no good at all. No, we want Byzantium. There we go. It's on Iron Man, right? Did I do Iron Man? I don't think I did. I gotta go back. I think these tooltips are funny. There's still some tooltips in there that say, like, warning, like taking out what was it, like loans or something will increase your revolt risk, or I don't know, it's just some silly thing that there's just a bunch of them that are still inaccurate. Random New World, let's turn that off. Why not? Let's just play regular. And we'll resave over Purple Phoenix. This time we'll spell it properly, though. People are giving me a hard time about that. Alright, so generally, the prevailing strategies in the past used to be that you would either Scorched Earth and then burn through their manpower. Alternatively, a sneaky strategy is to immediately declare war here on Albania and try to get our army there before they can, and sneak the siege when they move their armies around or something, which is possible. We should try that. The other thing that we could try is, you just take out a ton of loans, build a huge navy, and then blockade them on some straight crossing so they can't get, like, wait till they go over to attack these guys. Huge navy right here, they can't get their army over here, and then we just take back all of our cores over here. Which is probably what we're going to have to do. But the thing is, I didn't want to do just like the normal strategy right away, because I was really geeked about Wealth of Nations and the cool stuff. But clearly, pirates are not good enough to just overcome the Ottomans. We need to use a few mechanics to our advantage. So I do think that we're going to pick the same same guys. Now, I've also learned a little bit more. I've been playing in my spare time. Not that I have much, but it's very important if you actually want power projection that you actually have to, like, do things against your rivals. It's not just a, like, oh, you set them and then you wait 50 years. No, you gain tons of power projection for taking land from them, even just for declaring war on them, and then also for, like, embargoing them and stuff. So I think the very first thing we do is we declare our own war for Albania, and then we're going to hop our guys on the boats and see if we can maybe beat the Ottomans over there. And at the same time, we have a truce with the Ottomans, I believe. No, we actually don't. They just don't have a claim on us. If we embargo them, they're probably going to attack us over that. So I think we won't embargo them, but we will embargo Venice in order to get a little tiny bit more power projection. See what kind of guys we have available. We have missionary, production efficiency. Okay, that's fine. Trade efficiency, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I like that guy. That's 10% more trade income. Discipline, I've read, and I don't see it in the tooltip really. The tooltip still says the same thing that it always did, but I've read that discipline got buffed because now it does affect offense and defense. Fort defense, it's a good thing if you're losing. If you're winning, it does nothing. Discipline, on the other hand, is all the time, so I think we take discipline guy. And production efficiency is kind of useless to us. I guess we take missionary strength, not that we, maybe we can actually convert some of the land that we end up taking. I don't know. I just want the admin points, really. That means we're losing money, technically. But if we have to go into debt, we have to go into debt. It's just the way that it is. Take Epirus, owned by Byzantium, gain some admin power, improve our prestige, accumulate money. Well, we could gain some prestige by taking out some loans. I've always found this one to be kind of strange. Sounds like a good mission. We'll have to take out, what, 4 loans? How much money do we have to have? 47. Yeah, one more loan. 10 prestige. Yay! Protect against Venice. Have 13 armies. I don't think that's going to happen. Going for prestige maybe would be okay, but I don't know. I think we just hold off for now. And let's see if we can get over there. So we've got longtime rivals, and then also because we're embargoing Venice, we pick up a tiny bit. Now I think the Ottomans start with a stack in Monastir. So we might not be able to beat them there, but at the very least, I don't actually want to fight you guys. Good, yes, they're leaving. At the very least, we will put our army there, and then when the Ottomans like recombine their stack, we'll end up hopefully taking over control of the siege, and then we can just steal it from them. We have been warned to not go to war with any countries. Well, it's too late for that. Alright, so we do want to have some friends, but clearly working on all these three didn't do anything for us. Georgia was a big mistake, I think. Hungary, the pansies, didn't do anything. But they have rivaled Venice, so they are still a natural ally. They're under a regency council already. Really? That seems rather quick. I suppose we improve relations with Hungary. We'll try to make them friends again. Alright, and we're not going to be able to beat them there simply because we have to land. It takes a while. Ottomans, split your troops. Give me control of the siege, please. You know you want to. I'm thinking what might happen is if we like pile enough men on there that maybe they will just decide to move or something, and then we can sneak control of it. Because I know that the AI is not going to like having a huge amount of attrition. I don't know. I really don't know how we get control of it, but this is something people have suggested, that it's possible to take Albania before the Ottomans can. But the one thing we will definitely be doing is trying to blockade them on the other side of the of Constantinople. Come on, Ottomans. You don't actually want this land, do you? Well, we'll try it. We're suffering some attrition while doing this, but well, you know, it's just we're technically at 23% because we are blockading them. We can ask them to become our vassal. That's kind of funny that it's only 9%. Interesting. So I could make them my vassal, but that would actually make them, I'd be their overlord, I'd end up assuming control of their war against the Ottomans. Which wouldn't be good. No, we'd have to actually take the land, which isn't possible, I think. Look at that, forced religion is also really low. What is the religion right now? It's already Orthodox. Why would that even be on the list? It's very strange. Come on, Ottomans. Don't you have something to do? Somewhere to be? I think you do. I think you should back off, buddy. Tolerated heretics. We have enemy of enemy with them. They've rivaled Venice, right? They've also rivaled Hungary, so we can't really do both. Not to mention, Austria is not that great. And they're fabricating claims, as expected. So I'm more than willing to look into this. If somebody could explain to me how we cause them to split their army. Give me control. Give me control. I want control. Give me control. It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to work. Let's raise the Jolly Roger and go do piracy things over there. Yep. I don't know. I don't know. I think they're still going to do the same thing. Now, the other thing we could do is we have a claim over here on Trebizond, our core, rather. We could just declare war on Trebizond and go over here, but a lot of people have said that that doing that just causes a lot of problems because it's distant, it's difficult to defend. The Ottomans will just continue to, like, everyone, anytime you get into a war, they'll go siege it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Not to mention they're guaranteed by Georgia. Well, it's tricky. The rival of our rival, Hungary. Yeah, I think that that's actually exactly who we're trying to improve relations with. Well, we'll just try. I mean, worst case scenario, the war ends, nothing happens, but... What else can we do to make Hungary like us? Nothing really. I think we just have to see what unfolds here. We'll go up to speed 4, I think, and see how this thing goes. I don't think it's going to change. Pretty sure Ottomans aren't going to be dumb enough to give up control. How is this supposed to work? Somebody said that this is like the way, like, oh yeah, go get Albania. It's really simple. But they're not splitting their stack. They're just not doing it. Do we have to pile more men on here? Is that the issue? Let's try it. Grab my dudes, my transports. We'll pick up some more guys. Maybe they just... I mean, we're suffering 2% attrition. 2.7%. I have to assume that they're suffering some attrition too. It just seems rather silly to me that the AI might split their stack and give up control of the siege. I don't think that... Maybe in the past that used to work. Maybe that's why people suggested it. But it certainly does not seem like it actually works. Gain legitimacy? We already have legitimacy. Lose legitimacy. Make Athens like us. Yeah, that's one thing we should do. We should improve relations with them right away. Well, if this doesn't work, then we're going to have to go with the naval strategy, which is going to be to build like as many galleys as we can possibly afford. Yeah, so that didn't work at all. Interesting that we didn't get exiled. Okay, yeah, we'll gain some patriarch authority. Sounds good. So we know that they're fabricating claims on us again. I think we need to just do the loan deal. We're going to end up having tons of inflation, but you know what? It doesn't matter if we're dead. And let's just start training up some galleys. And we got to wait for them to go after their cores on the Muslims over there. I think they're more likely to do that than they are to attack us. And then we can try to take Epirus. Maybe we could even still get Athens. Or sorry, Albania. Looks like Athens they have an army stuck up there too. I wonder, do we actually disband the cogs in favor of building more galleys, or do we just keep them because they're already built? Probably just keep them. Alright, and then I'm assuming Ottomans are already set special interest, right? Great. So we'll get a pop-up when they go to war. If we're going to win the war that way, I think we're going to need to do it based on naval power. So an admiral's desirable. 1-0. Amazing. Okay, that guy's a little tiny bit better. Man. This game does not want me to do well. It's not going to be based on any direct combat, so I think we can afford to get rid of our maintenance. And it's also not really going to be based on this relationship with Hungary, but we're going to get some Diplo power for it, which basically pays for that guy that we just bought. But yeah, I think we're going to have to just continue to build barks. We'll go up to like 30. I mean, however many we have to buy. The Ottomans have 29 total ships. If we had 30 barks, or sorry, 30 galleys, we would probably be able to win. Even maybe 25. Okay, we're not at war. Hey, Hungary, do you want to be my ally? Thank you. Okay, next up, incorporate Athens. Save the Greek people of Epirus. Improve our prestige. I think we try to incorporate Athens, because that's the next thing that we're almost guaranteed to do. We're already improving relations here, yes? No, we're not. We need to be. Because we can start annexing them in 1454. Royal marriage from Hungary, we accept. That really tanked our legitimacy, though. Man. Okay, so we have 12 votes. We need another 12 at least. And going over the force limit stinks, but what else can you do, really? Okay, Ottomans, what are you up to? Why aren't you doing anything? You're just sitting there. That is all of our provinces. Oh no! I'm scared. I'm scared, Dave. Will I dream? When I'm dead, will I dream? Do you ever wonder about that? Do you ever wonder if when you die, it's like being in a dream? Or does it just go black? Or do you get reincarnated as a butterfly? What do you think? Curious to know what your thoughts are. I'm holding off on taking extra loans on the off chance that the additional interest that we have to pay for taking the loans earlier actually makes a difference. I don't think it will. We don't really even owe that much. I mean, I'm used to sometimes you end up 15, 16, 20, 2,000 gold in debt, but we're allowed 172 when we have what? 14 out of 172. We can take quite a few more. Our income's just so terrible that... and then also, I should really probably not collect from trade in Ragusa. I don't know why it defaults to there. I really don't think that that's the best thing for him to do. 10.1 ducats a month. I really think he's better off steering trade here. Isn't he? I mean... the money that's coming out is going in all different directions, and now we steer an extra 0.3 this way, and we've got 30% control here, so it ends up making, I don't know, it just makes more sense to me. Venice declared war in Cyprus. Alright, well, we'll keep on building up our navy. We'll take out some more loans as soon as these ones are done, and we'll just not stop building galleys, just constantly. Okay, Georgia just revoked their guarantee of Trebizond. It'd be very easy for us to go and take this back. It's already Greek Orthodox. It'd be accepted. Problem is that if we take that before we blockade the Ottomans on the east side of the this thing, then they'll be able to siege it. But it's only one province that they can siege, and the war goal we're going to take is going to be over here. So if we have it, then we're going to pick up war exhaustion due to occupation, and it'll make it harder for us to win this war. So I think we don't do that yet. We just hope that the Ottomans don't take it. So, okay, alright, well, I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to just, this is going to be the next video in the series, like normal, but I'm going to keep going. We're going to, Purple Phoenix rises again. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.